I'm pretty sure I saw it all day yesterday, but okay, whatever. Okay. What's up, guys? So, I'm really sick, and I know it's been a while, but I had classes, and I was sick, and yada yada yada. Anyway, UQ Holder, chapter 94 and 95. So, these two chapters, 94 doesn't have much going into it. It's the soul-crushing defeat that Toda had when he realized that there's nothing he could do to save Yukihime in the past. Yukihime in the past is Yukihime in the past. He shouldn't even try to save that her. He should try and, like, protect and make sure that the Yukihime now is, like, alright. And he's, like, even hearing this from a specter that's inside of his mind from the past Yukihime. 2. Donna mentioned something that is extremely interesting, and this is about the only other. Well, okay. Anyway, my thought passages are everywhere, so just let me get through this. Donna mentions how because he was about to be trapped inside of the collapsing time paradox, and this was the only way he would have died. Well, it's one of the only ways he could possibly ever die. It would have erased him from existence, and in all honesty, he should have taken the chance. Now, the rest of them are shocked when she's saying this, but she brings up a good point. Because they're immortal, dying is something that's rarely ever going to happen to them. Like, true, this could actually kill them, dying moments would rarely ever happen to them, so they should consider the possibility if it ever comes up, whether or not they want to take it. And they bring up this interesting thing of how, technically because they're immortal, I don't know about Konamaru. If Konamaru is ageless, that we'll have to see. But if he's ageless, that means, and Konamaru and Kira, if they're both ageless, that means that everyone here will be able to see the end of humanity happen. They even mentioned how Kire will probably have it worse because she'll travel back in time over and over and over again to try and stop the day that the Earth explodes or humanity ends. But they end up with a positive side on that. She's like, I'm going to protect humanity no matter what. You would think that because of the soul-crushing defeats, Tota would be depressed. Nope, he goes back into training, asks Konamaru to help him, improves his swordsmanship status, and all around becomes a lot more skilled. Even goes down to the surface in order to continue training. Now, in 3, whoa, 3, what the fuck? Too much Toriko reviews, dude. I got Toriko on the right. In chapter 95, we go back, it's 8 months later, and we're having a graduation ceremony. It's really not. For the guys to graduate from Danna's school of kick your ass until you get better. Tota has gotten better! He is actually doing fairly well. He cuts off both her arms, she materializes new ones, grabs him, uses ki. Not magic. I thought it was magic, like the magical cancellation power. I thought it was that, but no, he uses his ki to deflect her attack. He learned that probably from training with Konamaru, because I think Konamaru is the only one who actually knows how to use ki like that, which is impressive. To use anything at all to deflect an attack while your arms are pinned is fairly impressive. And she does some crazy shit. She's like, be obliterated. No, like, be disintegrated with all the space around you. Was she doing some particle ninjutsu shit? Bitch did fucking Keke Tota, destroyed everything. Yo, it was crazy. But, he's become far more skilled. He even lands a blow that cuts her in half. And she brings out, like, the massive muscular arm and throws a punch. And he's actually, like, blocking it. Which is impressive because everything else was wiped. was like so destroyed. Yo, that's crazy. But that being said, with his training, she says that if he were to go up against Fate, he would lose 10 out of 10 times. In fact, the only way he would ever win is if Fate was being really, really careless. Anyway, for now, they're going back to the tournament. The fight is continuing onward, and everyone seems to be free. So, what's really important in 95 is the ending. One, the girl from Chapter 2, I thought she was a filler character. The girl from Chapter 2 is coming back. Why? I have no idea. Love interest, maybe? Who knows? I really hope it's not that, because whenever a love interest is introduced, and that love interest has, like, no skills or abilities, they tend to use that love interest as filler. And I hate that. We do not need a Sakura Uchiha in UQ Holder. Please, for the love of God, we have too much bullshit. Next. After that, there's these two girls in outer space. If you read Negima, which, by the way, over the past, like, 2 weeks, I read all of Negima. I read, like, from chapter 1 till the final chapter in the past 2 weeks. I read it all. It was really good. But if you ever read Negima, those two characters in outer space look like two of his students. They're not the two students. I know. I checked the names. But I imagine they're just like Tota, grandchildren of those people. But I feel like just like Tota, they're clones. Because they have the same last name. Yeah. Which makes me wonder, if they're clones, are they failed clones like Tota? And two, can they use magic? No, forget that. Did the girl that went after Tota also go after them? Hell, no, even beyond that. I imagine Tota was created as a clone to either one, as like a Superman complex. Tota, because Negima is the strongest wizard in the universe, Tota was probably made just like Superboy was. Either to replace him if Negima dies, or kill him if Negima goes evil. So, were those two girls made as clones for the same purpose as Tota? How strong are those students from Negima's class? God damn. And speaking of Negima's students, one of them is actually on the island. She's actually about to talk to Yukihime. She still has her Pacto with her. That's crazy. And I already hate her granddaughter. Oh my god, her granddaughter is clearly the rich, stuck-up, give me whatever I want character. She's cute, but more annoying. I do not want this. This is horrible. Oh my god, I already hate her. She's like Salada Uchiha. Ugh. She's already like, bring him to me. Let me judge him and see if he's worthy to become my husband. Ha ha. Yo, fucking bitch. She reminds me of so many anime characters I've seen that are just like rich thought bitches who are just like annoying. I hope none of these female characters are used for like filler content. I feel like the two girls in space are going to be useful. I feel like they're clones, but they're probably, in all seriousness, they're probably on Tota's level. They're like, what? Hold up. I have the chat page right here. They're 12 years old each, and they don't mention the age of the other two girls, but, like, come on. You know what's gonna happen. Anyway, that's the end of the 2 chapters. I will see y'all for the next UQ holder. Like, rate, subscribe. God, I know this series is gonna be overpowered.